Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to Mysterious Writings, Mystery Minutes, quick and to the point thoughts on treasures. In the Beyond the Map's Edge treasure hunt, the hunt for $1 million treasure hidden somewhere in the American West, the last line of the poem given to find the treasure could be like a riddle. The last line is, "What you seek, you already know." In the Netflix documentary and recent interviews, I found it interesting Justin, the creator of the poem, would often voice questions he asked himself, which in turn helped him think through and find solutions. So with the last line of "What you seek, you already know," Justin might want us to ask the question, what do we already know? If we already know something, then we have that wisdom. So is then what we seek wisdom? The line being a bit of wordplay. This might refer back or move forward, going around again, to a line in stanza 1. In stanza 1, we are told, "Wisdom waits in shadowed sight for those who read these words just right." It's fair to say we will have solved the poem, found wisdom, if we find the treasure. So does one meaning of the line, "Wisdom waits in shadowed sight," suggest wisdom is the treasure? The treasure waits in shadowed sight. I want to know, it's certainly possible some of the poem lines have more than one meaning or clue to them. I think that is probably the case. Another consideration to the last line, "What you seek, you already know," is that it's not a lone sentence. It continues the thought of, like a river's steady flow, what you seek, you already know. You are continually learning, gaining wisdom. The possibility the end line connects to the first stanza creates an endless circle in time. For myself, I am reminded of a quote Forrest Fenn of The Chase gave in the first 6 questions I ever did with him. Many searchers, including Justin, would often refer to it during their discussions of clues. It was, "The person who finds the treasure will have studied the poem over and over, and thought and analyzed and moved with confidence. Nothing about it will be accidental." T.S. Eliot said, "We shall not cease from our exploration, and at the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time." Compare "what you seek you already know" to "and know the place for the first time." There's a connection here for me. The idea that through exploration, like a river's steady flow, we come full circle, not to repeat the past, but to finally understand it. We return wiser, with fresh perspective, and what was once familiar becomes newly meaningful. Because we've grown and changed through our journey, we now see the same place with new eyes. What was once ordinary is now filled with meaning, depth, and wisdom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Mysterious Writings.